So it's December 15th, and today, I think, well, tonight, I think right now. So I just did 15 and 14, and I think I'm going to do the 10th of December for today, for right now. So I still need to catch up on 10, 11, and 13th of December. And I guess my daily thought for December 12th, sorry, December 10th, which is what this one is going to be it's okay to fall behind. And not just feel like you're falling behind, but to actually, yeah, everybody, I'm so popular, but it's okay to fall behind and not to just actually feel like you're falling behind, but to be falling behind. Like I just watched or I just saw some quote from Alex Hermosi, and it basically said, "Do you feel like you're falling behind? Do you have regrets? Do you feel like you could do better, or something like that?" And he just said, "Welcome to entrepreneurship." Yeah, what? But it's not just entrepreneurship. Welcome to life. Like, falling behind is such a normal experience, and it's not wrong to fall behind. And I think that genuinely, some of the times that humans have stepped up the most in human history have been very shortly after they fell behind. And I mean, I don't have any like the Jing Dynasty for 1643. Like, I don't have any like historical basis for that, but there have been a lot of hard times in human history where the times right after that have been some of the best. And there's been a lot of times in human history where some of the best times right after that were some of the worst. The one for that I would always think of is the Roman Empire and the Dark Ages. Like, right after the fall of the Roman Empire, we kind of hit this period where things were happening, like people were living their lives, but there was no European civilization that was as widespread as the Roman Empire, and knowledge took a hit. Like, worldwide knowledge took a hit. And I always think about that. Like, I would rather be at the end of the Dark Ages than the end of the Roman Empire. Like, that is part of my Roman Empire. I wouldn't want to be at the fall of the Roman Empire. I'd want to be there at the end of the Dark Ages and discover something or do something, or have, be a leader and have people follow me and do something that changes the world and has an impact on the world, then in a positive way, than to be at the end of the golden age and throw the world into a dark age. I would rather be going through the hard time, because right after the hard time is the good time, than be going through the good time just to fall on hard times. And I'm the kind of guy who I firmly believe, like, we're about to, like, in this video, like, it's December 10th, 2024, and it's just as true on December 15th, the day I'm recording this. I think we're about to hit a recession, and a lot of you can't even open YouTube without "it's not different this time." Like, we're hitting a recession, things are bad, the stock's about to crash, housing's about to crash, cars are about to crash, everything's about to crash, everything's gonna lose value, people are gonna panic and freak out, money's a concept. Like, you can't even open YouTube without that. And it becomes so chaotic and stressful, and like fear gripping your attention. And I just sit there and think, in such a longer term, I think in a longer term. Because yeah, the recession's gonna hit. And it could be Great Depression esque, and we have no idea who's gonna be president after Donald Trump. We have no clue. Like, no one's really vying for it. I sincerely doubt Kamala Harris is gonna run again. The Democratic Party could pick someone completely different, or they could shove Obama back in there. He's around their age now. But well, I guess he's already ran 2 terms, huh? Never mind. Never mind on that. Ixnay that part. But I think it's something they try, right? Um, I just think about it in such a after this. Like, yeah, bad things are coming. What about after? Because I feel like we're such a the recession's coming. Here's what to do to survive. Here's what to do to profit. Here's what to do to, and it's like, you're gonna have to have a president who rebuilds it. And I'm pretty sure the one who did the Great Depression was it FDR? I think it was FDR. I'm probably gonna Google this, and if I'm wrong, I'm probably gonna edit this, but I think it was FDR. And I'm pretty sure he pulled us out of the Great Depression, and people adored that guy. And money was valuable. Like a dollar went a long way, and they really, really believed in America for a long time. And I think that we have the potential to get there with great leadership. And I think that leadership has fallen so far because it's become very corrupt and it's become very easy to remain stagnant and complacent. And I don't think that I'll ever be stagnant or complacent or corrupt. I can confidently say I'll never be corrupt. I don't care to be corrupt. It's not my desire. My goals go so much further than anything corruption could bring me. I don't care to own properties. I don't care to. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a steady stream of income that will never go away because I'm a ruling class oligarch. But I don't care to put the effort in to get that. And I don't want to be a political sellout. I don't, it doesn't appeal to me. What appeals to me is helping people through a recession, is doing community service, is donating clothes, is donating money, donating time, raking leaves for the elderly, picking up plastic that have washed up on shores, cleaning beaches. Like those are the things that genuinely will make me sit there and be like, at the end of the day, I'm a good person. Being a ruling class oligarch who sold my soul for political power and money isn't going to do anything for me. It's not going to bring me any joy. I'm going to get to the end of my life and sit there and go, what do I have to show for it? But I want to get to the end of my life and look back and look over my shoulder and see so many people who go, he did things for me. Like, he recorded a video on December 15th in 2024 that his thoughts were so deep and inflective that it changed my life. Like, I would love to hear that. And obviously, I've recorded 3 videos. This is my 3rd video today. And these thoughts aren't exceedingly new or eventful, inventive, or anything, but they're genuine. And I want people to understand that I'm here for the people. And it's not about money, power, and becoming a part of the ruling class. I don't care for it. I'm really, really happy with where I'm at, but I don't help enough people. That's the goal of this. That's the daily thought. Is we're heading into hard times, and I'm gonna have to become a strong man, and I want to figure out how to keep people strong through good times. And I think it'll be easier than ever with the internet. And I think that humanity, once we get to the point where we can be strong all the time, we can take the next steps in, I wouldn't say human evolution, but technological evolution. That we can take the next steps. Like we're talking about colonizing Mars, colonizing the moon. That we don't need to. We don't need to. We don't harness enough of the earth for what it is yet, because we don't try hard enough to. We become so complacent once we own a home. We become so complacent once we have $1 million business. We become so complacent. And people sit there and go, how did Elon Musk get to $400 billion? Because he's not complacent. And he's not a great example of a human. Like, I have nothing against the guy. I've obviously never spoken to him. But when you look at the things he's done and how much he owns, there's no reason to be in possession of $400 billion. That's money straight out of other people's pockets. You own an asset that brings in $6,000 a month. If you shirked responsibility onto a family, how would that change their life? The gifting of an asset. You take the tax burden, pay the government what they owe, pay the government what they're due, whatever, we don't like taxes, but you do it. A family gets $6,000 a month in recurring income for the rest of their lives. You've changed their life. You have pulled someone directly out of poverty, and it cost you less than 0.001% of your wealth. Like, how do you not think to do that? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Truly, I don't. I don't understand. And people will sit there and be like, they didn't earn that money. He's just giving it to them. Yeah. And it cost him less than it cost me to go buy a Big Mac meal. In relative terms. Like, I feel like people don't understand that. That's like him throwing out like that's like me giving someone $1 or less actually. The same amount of cost in relation to each other's wealths. And people will sit there and go, they didn't earn that. Who the fuck are you to say they like? Does that mean they don't deserve it? You think they don't deserve to be financially secure? You think they don't deserve happiness, a chance at happiness, a chance to live the dream? You don't think they deserve that? I'm getting kind of off track with my daily thought. But I think in such long terms that the recession that's about to hit is going to be hard. Yes. But we're going to survive. And one day I'll be at the front saying, we're going to make this place better for everyone together. And everyone has to work hard. You want to go to McDonald's and work? Yeah, sure. I'm sure there are plenty of people who go to McDonald's and smack their dab pen and be high as frick, like through the roof their whole shift. And yeah, they miss your barbecue sauce. But they're still working and they're still providing value to someone in someone's machine. And I think that people are going to have to start working harder for a short period of time. And under that promise of things will get easier, it's going to be a lot easier for us to work harder. Because you only have to work hard for a season. If every single American adult came together and worked hard for a season, the world could be a completely different place. I firmly believe that. And that is the long term vision that I have for America, to revitalize patriotism. And not toxic patriotism, where we're like enslaving the native people and taking their land. Like not toxic patriotism, but I'm proud to be a American. I'm like having someone whose grandparents didn't speak English look at me and go, I'm proud to be an American because I watched you growing up and I wanted to be in your America. That would change my life. And that's the long term thinking that I have and the goal that I work for. I hope everyone has had a wonderful December 10th. Obviously, this goes up on January 10th, but I hope this whole month has been amazing for you. Have a good night.